First Black Congresswoman, first woman to run a nationwide campaign for the Democratic nomination for President of the United States, first Black person to run on a major party ticket. Shirley Chisholm, she's larger than life.
Larger than life is the perfect way to describe Shirley Chisholm. This former school teacher, who was known to be both unbought and unbossed, entered Congress in 1969 representing Brooklyn. And out of the 435 members, she was one of 10 women, which is why Shirley felt during her time in public service, she dealt with another discrimination more than she did racism.
Several times, Chisholm said, you know, the thing that has held me back in politics, and she was specific, she said, in politics, is more my sex than my race. Sometimes the people who she thought would be her friends, including other Black congressmen, were not her friends and, in fact, actively stood in her way in a way that racism didn't really.
During the 1972 election, George Wallace, who was best known for the Segregation Forever speech, was shot at a campaign stop in Laurel, Maryland. Shirley Chisholm shocked many by showing the former Alabama governor some kindness.
She went to Maryland and visited with him in the hospital for a little bit. The other part of it is that she was very strategic. She tried to pass minimum wage protections for domestic workers about a year later. And who did she have making phone calls to Southern congressmen on her behalf? Was George Wallace.
That's just an amazing story. Now, as she did decide to run for president, how did her fellow Democrats take her announcement?
Well, there was a wide range of responses to her announcement. Most of it was incredulous, sometimes angry. The Congressional Black Caucus said, wait a minute, we've been having these meetings to try to decide if a Black man should run, and how can you jump ahead of us like that? Yes, she had this lukewarm support from people inside politics, but the people who really supported her, Black women, and then there were young people, college students, they loved her because she just spoke the truth in a really plain way.
All discrimination, whether it's anti-woman or anti-Black, all discrimination is anti-human.